Hello and welcome to this ETZ video for consultant user entry. Within this video I'll be going through the process of adding a consultant to the system and the different role types and what they mean. In order to add our consultants to the system, we first need to go to the Reference Data menu and User Entry. Please note, this section is for adding users to the system that are not a client user, a candidate, or a supplier user. So this section is for setting up administrators and other such users, such as consultants. Within this video, we will focus on the consultant user setup. First, you will see a list of current users you have within the system. You can search for users within the search option across the top. An important note to make at this stage: when users are set up within this section, they are not automatically sent their login details upon completion. To send these, we have the envelope icon on the far side of the user list. When clicked, this will email login details to that user to the email address defined within their record. To add a new user to the system, we click the Add New User button located here at the bottom. Firstly, we have the entry fields, starting with Agency Ref Number and Export Ref Number. By default on the system, these fields will contain the same reference. So when you have entered the agency reference number, this will also be shown in the Export Ref field. This is a unique identifier for the consultant. If, however, you are importing into the system via a CRM, then we have an agency configuration that allows these two fields to have a different reference, which would allow you to import the consultant with the reference set within the CRM system. This would be defined within the Export Ref field. Other entry fields that need to be entered are first name, last name, and email address. The mobile number field is optional and does not need to be entered. This can be updated at a later date. Before the roles section, we have a tick box field titled Login Allowed. This works as it sounds. If ticked, the user is able to log into the system. If not ticked, then they are not able to log in. This functionality is useful if you have a member of staff leave or their access needs to be halted. You are able to untick this option to prevent login. Further action can then be taken as needed. We then have the roles section. As stated at the beginning, the focus of this video will be on the consultant roles that are available. There are two different roles you can apply to a consultant. Firstly, we have the consultant role. This role will allow consultants to log in and view their statistics and margin data, as well as issue timesheet reminders to their candidates. It is important to note that even with these in place, logins will not be issued automatically. So if you wish your consultants to have access, you must issue them with their user ID and passwords, using the envelope icon on the user list screen. We then have the consultant user role. This allows the consultants access to the main portal, but that access is restricted, so they can only do certain things such as view assignments and add main entity data such as client, suppliers, and candidates. We find with the majority of our customers this is not appropriate or suitable for their processes. Therefore, only a few of our customers allow their consultants access to this role on their system. You will notice that you are able to tick more than one role, so it is important that I make you aware if you do this, then the system will apply the lowest role set. For example, using a consultant, if you click the consultant role and the consultant user role, it will be the consultant roles that will be applied, as this is the most restrictive access. We do this for security purposes. When you have completed the entry form, you can click the Update button to save the consultant. When consultants are added to the system, you are able to assign these to assignments, for split commission purposes, etc. How to apply these is covered within the Assignment Categories video and KB article. Thank you for watching this ETZ video. For additional help on the system, please contact support. For further information on the system, please see our knowledge base.